Being a high-performance athlete comes with a lot of positives, but also comes with a lot of challenges. One of those challenges is the fact that you have to understand how to deal with pressure. And the truth is this, as you keep going from one level to the next level to the next level, as you keep climbing that ladder, there's naturally going to be more pressure put on you. And it's not something that's negative, if you look at it that way. It's something that you have to understand. It's just the natural next level that you have to get to. Think about it for a sec. If you go to a higher level, if you started playing from a junior sport and now you're going to an NCAA level, if that's the case, there's naturally more expectations, right? There's more money put into the game. There's more coaching staff put into the game, whatever it might be. Then when you jump to the pro level, there's even more expectations because now you're getting paid. But the point is, pressure is always going to be there, and that's okay. It's okay if you know how to deal with it. So today, we're going to actually cover one of the most important techniques that a lot of athletes turn to when it comes to dealing with pressure, and that's understanding how to properly breathe when pressure starts to occur. So in this video, we're going to go through the 4 techniques that we like to use with our athletes to help them breathe through the pressure. Hey, my name is Matt Calderoni. I used to be an athlete like yourself, as well as a professional athlete, and today I'm the co-founder of Molliteum, a company that helps athletes discover and reach their true potential by building their resilience. And since 2015, we've helped just over 5,300 athletes from the youth to professional level to tap into their extra gear known as resilience. If you've got some value from this channel before, please like, subscribe, click the notification bell. And if you haven't been at this channel before and it's your first time, welcome. We're about to help you level up. So there's a lot of different information out there about understanding how to breathe and, what breathing does for athletic performance and so on. But today I want to keep it very simple. I just want you to fall back on these 4 techniques whenever you're feeling pressure. And the one thing I'll say about them is this: pick one, try it out, see how it works for you, and then find the one that works best. Some of them might work better than others. Some of them might suit better situation than others. We'll cover those, but the point is this: it's very simple. Anybody can use these, and the step-by-step process will allow you to follow through on them. So with that being said, let's dive into these 4 techniques. Technique number 1 is deep diaphragmatic breathing, or what's also known as belly breathing. This is a foundational breathing technique that many athletes use because it helps promote relaxation and is known to reduce stress levels. Now, this technique is great if you really need to calm down when there's situations that are kind of pushing your comfort zones, right? Or you're going into a situation where there's a lot of pressure. I highly suggest doing this before a really big game where you're really starting to feel it, because this specifically promotes relaxation and helps you de-stress. To use this technique, simply follow this list that's on the screen here. First, you're going to start by finding a comfortable position seated or lying down. Next, you're going to place one hand on your chest and the other on your abdomen or stomach. Inhale deeply through your nose, allowing your stomach to expand and rise. Exhale slowly through your mouth, allowing your stomach to fall. Repeat this cycle for several minutes, focusing on slow, controlled breaths. Now, the key is this: once you're done this first set, you want to assess how you're feeling. Most athletes that we know use about 3 or 4 sets of this to really calm down. Some need even more when it's a real high stress situation. But the point is, it's relative to what you need. So once you're done each set, assess yourself, and then go back into it and follow the exact same thing. Breathing technique number 2 is box breathing. Box breathing is a simple technique that allows you to regulate your breathing pattern, which helps you focus. This is probably one of the most commonly practiced breathing techniques by our athletes, especially before performances, to just help them lock in. So we like to actually apply this technique before we have our athletes go into one of their pre-performance systems or routines, because it helps them just clear their mind, get focused, and then we can walk them through their system that they need to go through. To use this technique, simply follow the list on your screen. First, sit comfortably and visualize a box shape. Next, you want to inhale deeply for a count of 4, imagining you're tracing the first side of the box. Once you get to your count of 4, hold your breath for a count of 4 seconds, as if tracing the second side of the box. Next, you're going to exhale slowly for a count of 4, tracing the third side of the box. Finally, you're going to hold your breath again for a count of 4, completing the final side of the box. You want to repeat this cycle several times, maintaining a steady rhythm. So when we say for a count of 4, understand this is 4 seconds, not 4 minutes. A count of 4 seconds that allows you to really focus in. What this should do by the end of it, because you're focusing on the number part of the counting, as well as holding your breath, as well as the next cycle, it gets you kind of into this rhythm, right? That's what helps with the focal side. So again, we like to use this with our athletes, specifically when we're trying to get them to focus in on what they need to do, but you'll also get secondary benefits as well, like relaxation, calming down, and so on and so forth. Breathing technique number 3 is progressive muscle relaxation, or PMR. Now, this technique actually combines breathing with muscle relaxation. Now, this technique might sound a little bit complex, but I'll tell you, it's really not. So to follow this technique, simply follow the list on the screen here. First, you want to find a quiet space and get into a comfortable position. Start by tensing the muscles in your feet for a few seconds, then release and relax them. Next, you want to gradually move up your body, tensing and releasing each muscle group, including the calves, thighs, abdomen, chest, arms, and face. As you release each muscle group, focus on deep breathing and the sensation of relaxation. Continue this process until you have relaxed your entire body. Now, this is a great technique if you're somebody that likes to practice deep kinds of meditation, because this comes right from a meditational technique. The cool thing is this will help you get very conscious over what you need to do, release your tension within the muscles, because a lot of people like to tense up when they get pressure filled or anxious, and it helps you just relax so that you can focus on what you need to do. I highly suggest doing this right before a meditation if you're somebody that likes to do it, or even a manifestation. It's a very nice process to follow, but it's something you can work in a very simple way. And finally, breathing technique number 4 is tactical breathing. Now, tactical breathing is actually a technique that's practiced by military personnel, and it's specifically for high pressure situations. So see this as using this in performance, right? When something's going on in performance, you need to focus, you need to calm down. This breathing technique helps with that. Now, to use this technique, you want to follow the simple list. First, you want to sit or stand in a comfortable position and take a moment to center yourself. Side note here, if you're in the middle of a performance, you're most likely going to be standing unless you're on the bench and you have a breather moment or whatever it might be. But you can also do this while you're in the middle of a performance. It's a little more challenging, but just a side note, you could do it. Next, you're going to inhale deeply through your nose for a count of 4, allowing your belly to rise. Hold your breath for a count of 4. Exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 4, feeling the tension leave your body. Hold your breath again for a count of 4 before starting the new cycle, and repeat this process several times until you feel a sense of calmness and focus. So, I highly suggest, if you're an athlete, using this when you are on the bench and you're able to breathe and relax. If you are, let's say, a soccer player and the ball's not in your end and you can kind of have that second to breathe and chill out, this is a great time to use it as well. If you're a goalkeeper in sports or a goaltender, you know you can definitely use this, but the point is, try and find the natural breaks in the game to use it. If you have to do it during the game, it's a little more challenging. You want to obviously, of course, memorize it and really know those steps and practice it well before you go into it. Don't just wing this. But I highly suggest using this when you have breaks in performance. And there you have it. These are our 4 breathing techniques that we like to use with our athletes whenever they're going through high pressure situations or dealing with some anxiousness. So, if you got value from this video, please like, subscribe, click the notification bell, share it. It helps us grow this channel. It helps us get more free videos like this and content to you, which is one of the most important things. And if you're somebody who is struggling with really getting to that next level and you've maxed out as much as you possibly can when it comes to your physical game, you maxed out as much as you possibly can when it comes to strength, power, and all that stuff, and you know that next step is there, we're the people that can help with that. We help you build confidence, we help you build consistency, we help you build focus, and most importantly, we help you get the most out of your performances. If you want to work with us and apply to work with us, simply click the link below. There's an application process so we can see if we can help you and how we can help you, and to see if we're a good fit together. If you want to take part in one of our other programs like the Molliteum Pocket Coach, where it's more of a DIY, but you have the habits that you need that some of the best in the world have in order to make sure that they can stay resilient and focused in performances, it's also there as well. You can click that link below. And if you just want to sign up for our newsletter, feel free. It's also down below as well. With that being said, practice these techniques. Use them as you can. Make sure, again, you use them for the right situations. And of course, stay resilient. So if you like this clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. And if you want to watch the full podcast episode, click right here.